We've spent a lot of time talking about how crappy this whole COVID situation is. And we've spent way more time than necessary trying to debate where this virus comes from and all these conspiracy theories.
The Chinese city where the coronavirus pandemic is believed to
And
have
also
started.
has China's only.
But let's face it, the virus is already here. The damage has already been done. Plus, it doesn't look like it's gonna go away anytime soon. So let's focus instead on 3 known strategies of dealing with this crap. There are 3 major strategies that are being employed right now across the world. The elimination strategy, the endemic strategy, and the hybrid strategy. The elimination strategy aims to get a population to 0 cases and puts restrictions on border control. It focuses on the eradication of the virus within the country and often comes with restrictive policies and lockdowns. Now, vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals in these countries are treated the same. There's no racism here. Both groups must still work out in public. Both groups must still wear masks in public. There's also limitations to the amount of people who can go out and gather and all that kind of stuff, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Now, another strategy is the endemic strategy, which basically works towards treating COVID-19 like it's just a common flu. That COVID just becomes another bug that's going around. Ben Cowling, the head of epidemiology and biostatistics, has pointed towards Singapore and talked about how its officials have begun informing residents that they should prepare to live with the virus as a more realistic approach. Now, this strategy requires a high vaccination rate. The daily updates on infection numbers also shift to focus on outcomes, such as the number of people who are fatally ill and the number of people who actually need intensive care, exactly the same way flu is monitored. That means there's no reporting on the total number of infected in the country. Then, there is also the hybrid strategy, which focuses on balancing restrictive measures with the spread of COVID-19. Finland is one of the countries practicing this. And technically, Malaysia is kind of working towards this strategy to help us battle COVID-19. Now, the aim here is to curb the epidemic effectively so as to have a minimal impact on businesses and society. According to the action plan, a state of emergency can and will be declared as an extreme measure only if deemed necessary. Even though the Finnish strategy had no specific targets set for inoculation, they still managed to hit a 70% milestone with their over 18-year-old population. Currently, the movement and internal border controls in Finland are pretty relaxed. Not too shabby, Finland! So comment below, tell me what your uncles, aunties, cousin would say about this COVID-19 situation on WhatsApp and which strategy they think will work best. You know why? Because they're the only opinion that matters. No one listens to the news anymore. Listening to Malay Mail, listening to TRP, let's listen to what my auntie had to say on WhatsApp.